All right. Getting into loser semis, we've got Hageshi versus FFNF. Getting to immediate down throw to a fair string. Gets 28. Goes for an edge guard that ends up losing stage control. FFNF tries to grab on the side B. It's an immediate 61% in Hageshi's favor, right? FFNF firing back with the Squirtle string. Not really very combo heavy, just kind of Build-A-Bear, feeling it out. Runs in, gets a grab. Staying on top of Hageshi, not letting him back up, start setting up some projectiles or anything. And FFNF has immediately tied it back up. Staying on Squirtle for the time being might be because we've got that water gun still on deck. Swaps there to get out of the string. The F smash almost hits. Good to know that Razor Leaf cuts through Blizzard, and I can't quite tell if it cuts through the Lightning as well. Gets hit with the, oh no, very early kill from Hageshi. Catches the swap, and because you're Sora, you are allowed to stay out there for all of eternity. That might be a reoccurring issue for FFNF this set. Counter goes unpunished, goes for the F smash, but can't quite make it work. Alright. Very good patience from both players here, just kind of waiting things out. Catches the roll on top plat with an up air. Since it's classic, every time he swaps to Zard, he just pops out a little down taunt. Just a little bit of, you know, beat in your chest. I guess she at ledge again. Scramble situation, but FFNF is playing it pretty patient, right? He's just sitting in shield. It could be, it's difficult to lock Sora down, it feels. Especially because I'd imagine Squirtle's as shield is decent, but obviously not, you know, busted. Alright, there's a Thunder. Gonna swap out. Ivy uses Vine Whip from the depths, but a counter on fly means you're edge guarded again. We're not seeing, you know, one of the, like, classic things of PT play, which is living really long because you get to be a turbo heavy when you want to be because of these edge guards. I'm not sure how much FFNF intended for the Vine Whip to send you way down below. Counter on the Skull Bash. Nothing's really happening. Okay. Another string coming out from Hageshi. FFNF might have been looking for the downer. Doesn't get it. Catches the side B. Not able to get a very big catch up. And then Ice is effective against Grass, I think. I don't know. I'm not a Pokemon nerd. Okay. Gets the Razor Leaf, but can't quite follow up on it. And now Hageshi just keeps applying pressure. Down B, but the up B doesn't care about that. Stays in place long enough. FFNF has been stuck in disadvantage. Goes for the side B on the Sonic Blade. But Hageshi can't quite follow up with the up smash. FFNF at ledge. And it's just going to get hit with a string. That's game one in favor of Hageshi. That's definitely, yeah, it feels frustrating. I think that Hageshi's very good about just keeping pressure on you. Going Smash Show, I think, is the play. It's really difficult to do any level of proactive play against Hageshi, I think. I think you kind of have to be playing safely and reactive and let him make mistakes because he keeps forcing the issue, right? Getting into game 2 here. Smashville is going to be good for getting up close and personal, and I'd imagine Ivy maintaining the stage control is going to be pretty great. FFNF off to a better start, getting his 60% first. Withdrawal going off stage, but we're okay. Gets frozen. Ice also effective against water, probably, maybe. Swap to dodge the lightning. I like that. Down air, but double down air. But Jesus Christ, Sora does not care. He will recover from anywhere. Just gets the jab up, but can't quite follow it up. So Razor Leaf trades with Fire Auto. That's good to know. FFNF looking for, yeah, keeps the edge guard. Counter off of ledge. That's some. It's a vice and a virtue that I guess she has. Whatever. Holy scramble. Goes deep. We're back on Zard. guess she maybe could have played it a bit more patient, just find the counter again, but spot dodge, yeah. That's looking to be a recurring issue for FFNF is the fact that Zard is so big that I guess she's maybe not true Nair into up smash combos become true just because he's such a big body. Alright. Dude, oh my god. This kid loves the counter button. Triple Sonic Blade. And just a reminder, Sonic Blade is -20 on shield, so you can absolutely punish it with stuff there. Alright, I guess you're making it back to stage again. FFNF, who typically plays a decently heavy, like, edge guarding favored playstyle, right? I mean, Ivy Dare is one of his strongest moves. Just him as a player. Him struggling to hit it here makes this very rough for him. He hasn't been able to do that, and he hasn't been able to live or really let Charizard play the game ever. Which is making it a lot harder. Staying on Ivysaur, probably because you'd be too light with Squirtle and would just immediately explode. Just trying to get the damage. He's got the stage control. You're king of the hill on Smashville, so it just kind of, yeah, I would say it makes itself very, very conducive for you. Back throw sends him off stage. Hageshi goes for the deepest back air. FFNF has to use Flare Blitz to get back to stage. Spot dodge on the grab attempt. Alright, Zard finally in advantage state for the first time. Can we get something off it? We get the up smash. Scouting out the back air. Can't quite make it work. Sonic Blade poking through the stage. And another up smash. Alright. FFNF taking a second to breathe here. Which it's very helpful against smash heavy playstyles sometimes to just take a second and just like stop the game. Right, and then you kind of, and you can see he's immediately figuring out how Hageshi's brain works. He's noticing the falling nairs, I believe. Can't tell when it's nair and when it's fair. But yeah, taking a second to breathe, figure out the patterns. Got Ivy back out. You still can't get these edge guards. At some point, I think you might need to be trying for ledge trapping because, right, it just doesn't seem to be happening. Has to get very creative with the tether cancel, but he makes it work. That being said, he's still very gets the pivot F-tilt. Takes it on 69% on Squirtle. Needs to get his string first before I guess she gets any more damage. Gets the waterfall. Blocks the ice. But is sent off stage again. Put into a rough situation for him. Has to swap. Has to swap to Zard just to recover. Does make it back. And is getting, look at that. Okay, good. Parry on the aerials. I think he's starting to get a hang of just how weird and jank the multi-hits are. Goes for the very close side B. Alright. Rolls through, gets an up smash. Now this game is really close. Now we're starting to see the Zard. Cook catches the roll. Has Hageshi in a panic situation. Gets the back air, and that's going to take it. Going to game 3. FFNF pulls that game out. He was at a very, very big deficit there. And I think you literally saw the moment. You saw the gears turning in his head where he just sat still. And you watched Hageshi's patterns. And he said, if I just don't press a button, you're going to do the same thing over and over and over. Then he started taking advantage of that. And just having those, you know, any bit of data you can gather means you can stop focusing on that and get more information. Then he starts catching stuff like he read Hageshi's roll into stage with the Zard up smash. And obviously that led to a scenario where he won the game. Going back to Smashville. I suspect since Hageshi kind of hates picking stages, this is where we'll be the rest of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Counter, not really doing anything. Catches the falling up air, or rising up air. Gets 2 back airs of his own off it. Okay, yes, you can definitely see that FFNF is caught onto Hageshi's aerials off ledge, right? Alright, using Water Gun to just reset the situation, almost finds the F-Smash. I like the idea. I think that's a tool that we haven't really seen happen that much in this set. Which, oh my god, we get the down air and it actually kills for once. Let's go. Very unbiased, by the way. Just sends the side B in. I guess that does zone break the Razor Leaf. FFNF now really holding a lead. Hageshi just trying to make it back to stage. Ivysaur is king of this hill. You got to work hard to get in. Gets the up smash, but it's not quite going to be enough. Using his fire to beat up the Razor Leaf is pretty funny. All right, Hageshi gets the entrance with the up tilt. FFNF looking for the kill here. Can't quite close it out. The counter doesn't get punished. Gets thrown off stage. Hageshi looking for the edge guard. Can he find something? He gets the Sonic Blade. Can't get the back air, though. Finds it there. It doesn't quite kill. FFNF Flare Blitz's butt is going to bounce off the stage and get fared for it. Hageshi, his stock bleeding out here. Can he make something happen? He's got control of the stage right now. Till FFNF just takes it back with some just soft pressure. And you can see the exact same patient play coming out from Trevor. This is exactly what he needs to be doing here, right? He's just sitting there, he just waits, and he parries. And it's really difficult to do, especially when you're in a stressful situation, to just do nothing and let them outplay themselves. But it helps a lot. Gets the down air spike into the up air. FFNF starting to pull away with this game 3. We're seeing the download happen, I think. All right. Double counter. Oh my god. Yeah, just double down on it. Is getting good damage here. He needs to find the kill pretty quick here. And I was going to say his main method has been the Nair up smash, but only gets it on Zard, but never mind. He'll find that on Ivysaur too. I'll give it up. Electric is going to get punished. We've got Ivy coming out. Punish on the Sonic Blade. Might have needed to use one or two more just to get away there. A little bit of a scramble situation, which I really don't think you want to be in as FFNF, right? Because when this set goes slow and steady, you benefit a lot more from it. All right. Throw. Lightning coming out. Get a attack on it. Percent is now even. This is a scary situation. Zard is out, which means you've got that kill power, but you're stuck at disadvantage. Going back to Squirtle in an attempt to dodge the counter. Is still living. Look at... Oh, man. That was a... Interesting. Interesting. Hageshi goes up in that game 3. We saw FFNF have downloads for a majority of that set. We got into that scramble, and I think Hageshi is naturally doing a lot better there. He just applied so much consistent edge guarding pressure, and Trevor can pull out every different Pokemon over and over, but Sora can stay out there even longer. He doesn't care. The boy has wings. Going into game 4 here. Let's see if... I was about to say exactly what I expected. FFNF opening up this 4th game with the same patient play, which is what was working so well for him in game 3. So I think he needs to maximize on that. Coming out. Exactly. And we haven't really... I feel like we haven't been seeing any of these situations where Hageshi is just kind of mashing the fair than air. We haven't really seen him adapt, go for grabs or something. So I feel like Shield might be your new best friend for the time being. So you can just get out of those scenarios ASAP. Doesn't quite catch the down air. It's the F tilt. All right. Ivysaur has control. Never mind. I guess she's got control of the stage. Off stage 84 goes for the swap. The lightning sends him up, which honestly isn't terrible for him right now. Down air doesn't get punished. Goes for the F tilt but can't get it. Uses up B armor to go through the up smash, but the second one's going to take it. All right. A rough situation here for FFNF. He is playing on what's probably his tournament game here. All right. Goes for the flare blitz. Holy moly. Does make it back. Snare Sora is at kill percent. Has his nose on the counter and just throws him for it. I didn't realize F throw would kill like that. Sorry, it's too many F throws or kill throws, dog. All right, gets the string. FFNF is back in the lead for the time being. Has stage control and keeps it. Gets the up smash. It's an interesting anti-air option. All right. I guess she's got control right now. Isn't quite able to land the edge guard, though. Sonic Blade gonna get grabbed. Vine Whip. FFNF looking for a way to take this stock. Gets the falling fair. Close, but no cigar. Zard is out. We've got stage control. This is where you want to be seeing him, but we're out of it now. This is a scary situation. Just using Flare Blitz to get to the other side. Lands on the platform, which makes it difficult for Hageshi to punish. Goes for the up B out of shield, but Hageshi messes up the spacing. Looking for the bear. Goes for a down smash. I'm guessing that 2 frames. Looking for it. Say something that... Oh, wow. Holy moly. Catches it. Up there surely kills it, right? Yeah. I'd say that's something that I think is helping Trevor a lot here, is if he just applies the patient game plan he's been using with Squirrel to get those neutral wins and just, you know, copy-paste on the Zard. Because it doesn't... Even if your character is bigger, right? If it still fundamentally is kind of working out the same, it does a lot for you. And there he just waits, he spot dodges, and he gets another offstage situation for it. Doesn't get punished with the counter. And a stray nair is going to lead into an F smash. FFNF playing on possibly his tournament stock, trying to take this to a game 5. Doing a good job so far. Water Gun's going to push off stage again. But you can't get that much mileage out of it because it's so hard to edgeguard Sora. Alright. It's just keeping things going with the nickel and dimes. Let's grab. That percent's starting to add up here at 77. Alright, we've got ice coming out, but FFNF just withdraws through it. The Sonic Blade is going to push FFNF to the ledge. Now you don't have stage control. This is the problem. Flare Blitz just to get back. Honestly, taking the damage is probably worth it. F-tilt pushing Hageshi off. Looking for the kill. What's the option? Tries to call out the jump, but can't quite get it. We get a grab. F-throw is not going to be killing yet. Alright, FFNF. Playing patient. Trying to find a solution here. Goes for the up smash. It's not getting it. And is sent off stage. Goes over, swaps to Squirtle, just trying to make his way back. Swaps back to Ivy, gets up aired. He's so far deep off stage. Can't connect the Vine Whip. And that's going to be it. Damn. Oh.